Hey guys, it's Victoria, and I am finally back from my vacation, and I am here with a spoiler-free movie review. And today's movie review will be on Inside Out 2, directed by Kelsey Mann, with the voice talents of Amy Poehler, Maya Hawke, Phyllis Smith, Tony Hale, Lewis Black, Liza Lapira, Kensington Tallman, Io Edeberry, Lilamar, Adele Exarchopoulos, hopefully I'm saying her name right, I apologize if I'm not, and Diane Lane. The film follows Riley, who, upon reaching her teenage years, has a new set of emotions joining our favorite emotions from the first film and are bringing along with them a whole new set of problems for Riley to face in her life. So, I was actually very excited when I heard that this movie was coming out after seeing the teaser for it, and after hearing that one of the new emotions that was going to be featured in this film was anxiety. One of my favorite psychology subjects to study, and also a bit of a pain in my butt. I mean, my life from time to time. But yeah, so I was actually really excited about this film coming out, and I loved the first one. So naturally, even though when it comes to sequels, it's kind of a hit or miss for me, I was actually excited to see this one. I actually enjoyed the story. Did I think that it would be better than the story from the first film? No, not exactly. But it still had a lot of substance to it, and especially when diving into the beginning stages of coming upon puberty. It is definitely a period that all of us can definitely remember all too well. I know I do, and it's definitely something that I can relate to when I hear other teenagers going through that stage. It's no fun at first. It may seem like it's going to be fun looking at it from the outside, but when it comes to you experiencing it, that's when you start realizing for yourself what you're able to deal with versus the things you're not able to deal with. Oh, I remember the pimples. I remember the crazy raging hormones. I getting my first monthly, the ups and downs of my moods, the works. You know exactly what I'm talking about if you know what puberty is all about. This was a story I definitely resonated with, especially when it came to the different insecurities that Riley is facing and battling in this film, and how each emotion had their own responses to those challenges, those, like trying to fit in or still trying to be yourself and trying not to lose yourself to all the different influences in your life when some of them you are fine with losing a little bit of yourself to be a part of. It definitely is something that is universal. And so I wasn't surprised that Pixar definitely wanted to hit on that topic with this film. I mean, they already sort of explored it a bit with Turning Red, so I was not surprised that the topic would sort of come up with this, except it's more focused on the emotions. So I was just glad that it wasn't a 3 to 4 hour film. I also love the characters in this film. Once again, we are back with Joy, who is pretty much the self-proclaimed leaders of the emotions, or she's the main emotion. She's the first one we're introduced to in the first film. And she is voiced by the remarkably and just astoundingly hilarious Amy Poehler. I was happy to see her again. And also we have Sadness as well. I believe she's played by Phyllis Smith. We also have Anger, Fear, and Disgust. Can't forget them. And whom with their own funny antics and entertaining choices when it comes to the emotions that are being... Oh, Dash also wanted to say something about it too. What do you have to say about the emotions in Inside Out, Dash? Huh? Huh? Oh, he really loves Joy. He loves the emotion of Joy because he thinks that she is just so bright and happy and fun all the time. Although he can definitely resonate with anger from time to time because he feels that when it comes to anger, that's just something that everybody experiences in their life and it's a normal, regulated emotion. So he definitely likes both joy and anger. So where was I? Oh yes, I was talking about and how interesting it is how they, with their own personal funny antics and entertaining choices that they make when it comes to dealing with certain situations that Riley is going through. It's definitely a ride depending on which one is pressing the button and what they choose to do. But also, let's not forget, we have some new emotions in the mix in this film, starting with anxiety, who is voiced by the lovely Maya Hawke. And then we also have envy, who is voiced by Ayo Edebiri. And then we have embarrassment and Inu. I think that's her name, Inu. And she, that was, I'm still kind of wondering what kind of emotion is she again? Is she supposed to, because sarcasm, I don't believe is an emotion, but if you guys know which emotion she represents, please leave it in the comment section down below, because I would like to know. And I wish that I could give all of the actors' names that lended their talented voices to these characters, but I'm trying to move a little fast with this because I still have some more videos that I need to send out to you guys, so just bear with me on this one. But as far as what I thought about the voice actors in this film, I really felt like they all brought their A game on, that they were ready to play the parts that they were in, and they really brought a lot of comedy and also heart to the characters, all of them. And I feel like they all did a great job. They made a great team together. So in short, they brought their A game on with the comedic edge to match. What did I think about the animation of this film? Well, for one, it's Pixar first and foremost. And does it not surprise me that the animation is still very much top notch? Not a surprise at all. Because, and also the fact that it's a sequel following up to the first film, it definitely doesn't surprise me that not too much has changed. The animation hasn't too much changed from the first film. And the character designs are still pretty good as the first film, in my opinion. And I love the design of Anxiety's character, down to the hair and her eyes and her mouth and just how her character is dressed. I loved everything about the design of her character. And the animation of Riley and the other humans in the human world, we'll call it, of Inside Out, was still good. There were some characters that had like a different type of, like, when it came to hair color, they definitely explored how to add like highlights to certain people's hair and stuff. So for the most part, I thought they were pretty good Pixar humans. The animation was good. And the score was composed by Andrea Dasman. And I thought, what can I say? I thought that the score pretty much suited the tone of the film, or that the tone that the film was going for. It's not something that I would necessarily write home about. Like, it's not like Toy Story. It's not like how I felt about the score in Elemental, or even in Monsters, Inc. It's just it was a simple score, but it worked. It worked for this film, and it was doable, simply put. The morals and the themes of this story are still pretty much the same as the ones in the first one, you know, like themes of accepting your emotions, both the good and the bad ones, or the good and not so good ones. The other themes that are explored in this film, on the other hand, are definitely the theme of anxiety and your, how can you say, you can't truly control anxiety, but you can manage it, and being open and embracing the new emotions that come to you, and just allowing yourself to, you know, process every emotion at a time, and not feeling like you have to hold certain ones in order for the other ones to help you get to where you want to be, kind of thing. And also not, well, I will say not stifling certain emotions for other emotions, because all the emotions within us work together to make who we are. We can't dive into one emotion specifically more than the others, or we can't dive into two of them and then the others have to go, you know, in the background, kind of thing. Our emotions are within us for a reason, and we have to learn how to use them and manage them when it calls for it. And also, another important theme that has been explored in this film, I think, is the theme of accepting yourself as you are. Because as we grow up, we change. We are not, when we're kids, we think that we're gonna just stay a certain way, and not forever, but for a long time. But when you start hitting those changes in your life, whether that's, you know, puberty or adulthood, or even just transitional periods in your life, things start changing. We start changing. Our bodies change, and finding a way to accept ourselves as we are changing and growing and becoming the people that we wish to be, that we're choosing to be through the actions that we take, it's hard, but it's part of life. And it's better to accept yourself for who you are, rather than feel like something is wrong with you because of certain emotions that come out more so than the others, or because of things that you thought you were when you were younger and now you see that starting to change. It's better to accept yourself and try to, and if you see something that needs to be changed, do your best to try to change it. But you still need to accept yourself through the changes that are being made or that are just happening. All right, let's get to my rating now. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this movie, I give it a 9.6. I think that this film has proven to me that Pixar still can deliver good quality work, definitely when it comes to just, you know, storytelling. And also, I felt that Pixar did a great job with, I already felt that Pixar still has that special thing that's always made them Pixar. It's just, there's been a lot of hit and miss that have been coming out from Pixar and also Disney, which is all too surprising to me, but hey, it happens. What can you do about it at times? But I actually thought that the last Pixar film that I saw, Elemental, I thought that it was done very well, and I thought Turning Red was done very well. So I still believe that Pixar still has that special something that tugs at our hearts and makes us want to, you know, feel something for the stories that are being told through their films. And I feel like this film still proves that it has that Pixar still has it. They just have to find the right stories for them to tell and to put on screen. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if you have any thoughts on Inside Out 2, please leave them in the comment section below. Let's get a conversation started about this film. And I do plan to come back with a actual video discussion on this film. It's going to be a little bit more in depth, but I will let you know when that will be coming out. And as I am trying to roll in the other films that I'm going to see later, like I'm trying to decide if I'm going to see Maxine, but it's not definite. But I will be seeing Longlegs, so look forward to that. I don't know what to say on that, but I am happily anticipating that one. And did I say happily? I am anxiously anticipating that one. And also Twisters, which is also will be coming out as well. So just look forward to those possibly coming out a little bit later. I can't say when I will have those reviews out, but we'll get there. And I still promise y'all that I will be doing my discussion, a TV show discussion, or should I say season discussion of them, season 2, The Scare. So that will be the next thing that I will bring out to y'all. But till then, I better get back to work, and I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.